this country kidnapped me very well, but in terms of heart.
It caught your heart.
Phew,
You fell in love.
I fall in love for Nigeria so much. If you not enjoy work, it's not meaning that it's not for you.
It's not for you.
You must love what you are doing. It's important to make a mistake. Everybody make a mistake. But if you still continue to make a mistake, it means that there is something wrong with
What's
you.
wrong with you? If you keep on making the same mistake.
Exactly. Be curious. I studied a lot. I have 2 university degrees, 4 masters.
4 masters.
Yeah, 4 masters. And as I told you, I wrote books, a lot of books. I sold coconuts on the beach. Just,
Just like,
okay, like
whatever you need to do.
Yeah, just to raise some money. Because I know you guys has another problem. You love this white skin too much.
Like,
relax, guys.
When it comes to our approach to work and our approach to like doing business in general, like a lot of it is shaped by our own personal experience, culture, the places we've visited. And yeah, like today, I'm sitting with someone that has a lot of international experience, has worked in different places, but Nigeria has become home for you. Am I correct when I say that?
Yeah, it's correct.
Yeah, so I'm here with Gianni. Gianni is an incredible guy. I actually just met you recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the first time I spoke to you, I just felt like, I like the way this man thinks.
Thank you.
I like the way this man thinks.
Same to you.
So like, tell me about yourself, Gianni. Like, what do you do?
What I do? I have a list of 1,000 things to do,
Right.
and I want to do more.
You want to do more?
Because I never give up and I never stop.
Never stop.
My grandfather teach me that till the last day, first of all, you can learn. So if you learn, you can practice,
If you learn, you can practice.
So when I start with the former military experience I had before, when I started to retire from the military service, I just moved to the civilian world. Let me say like that, because military sector is totally different in terms of approach of the people, how approach to the work, very straight with pragmatic procedures.
Yes.
But sincerely, I match this way in a business way, like we are now. I consider that we start in Nigeria with one company, and now we are a holding company of 26 companies.
26 companies in Nigeria?
All around the world,
world,
but 20 of these are here in Nigeria. Wow. So we are an international company based in Italy for sure, because I'm Italian. Then we have UK, Brazil, US, Albania, Romania, and the Emirates, and Nigeria. That is our favorite place, and Nigeria became my new country.
Your new country. When did you come here first? When was the first time you came?
It was 2011. I remember even the day. It was 4th of January.
4th of January.
Yeah, 2011. I came here accidentally to help one of an Italian-American guy work with me with the Big Clinton.
Okay.
And the guy was employed for an Italian company, construction company. I say, okay, Gianni, I'm a muscle, I'm a Marines, but I don't have knowledge for security. How can I say, okay? Because at that time in Italy, I was very famous because I wrote a lot of books of security intelligence, security management.
Nice.
Even I was a co-owner of a newspaper into defense.
So you've always been in this defense, security?
Initially, yeah. Was always this sector that is very profitable. I can't hire.
Looks it.
I can't hire, and so I came here and I helped him to write the security procedures for the companies, evacuation plan, safety procedures, so whatever that what the company need. And then I say, wow, this country kidnapped me very well, but in terms of heart.
It caught your heart.
Oof.
You fell in love.
I fell in love for Nigeria so much. And you know what? First of all, I spent in Nigeria almost 10 months per year.
Okay.
If I make a consideration, between 10 to 10 months. And anytime I live in Nigeria for vacation in Italy, that everybody considers Italy one of the best places, I miss
You miss-
Nigeria.
you miss-
So
Well, what do you miss? What do you miss about Nigeria, bro?
you guys are amazing people. The Nigerian population, for me, is one of the amazing population in the world. I swear. And I travel a lot in my life.
Yeah.
I think I saw. It's very few countries I didn't visit.
Charmed, yeah.
Yeah, but when I came in Nigeria, and I consider Nigeria not another country. I consider another planet, another planet, because what happening in Nigeria happen only in Nigeria.
Nigeria.
It's wonderful, guys. You are unique.
Yes, yes.
You are unique, in the good and the bad.
Yeah, yeah, obviously.
You know.
So we have the good, the bad, and the ugly here.
Then what? Okay, the business opportunity here is very good. And I like that you appreciate a lot even foreign mentality. You like to absorb,
Absorb new.
yeah, new method, new methodology. You know, I like this way. The only thing I can't match is that your Nigerian food is too spicy for me. You know, Italian food.
Italian.
Italian food is something that everybody appreciates. So this is something that really give me a problem.
But then, but you're also talking to me like you have a big Italian community here.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, now it's less. Previously was a very big. Now, yeah, no, but I consider that we create also the Association
Yes.
of Italians in Nigeria, and was a decision to make between all of us, because okay, the embassy help us a lot for sure, but we want something just to share information, share cultural aspects with the Nigerians. In fact, for example, next week we are going to make a charity campaign
Okay.
for in favor of the female that they have it difficult for social life or whatever in FCT.
Okay, that's
We participate a lot of charity campaign. Last time with the Atom Foundation, we did we give our support. For example, was for the ophthalmologist.
Yes, so for I remember,
yeah.
with the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where we invite with Atom, we invite the Nigerian football player, include the Osimhen.
Yes, yes.
That's
yes. I saw that charity game. That's a good
Yeah.
one.
So and especially Osimhen for Italians,
Oh yeah, yeah.
especially in Naples.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like a god. I'm no joke. In Naples, there is a god, Maradona, and Osimhen.
what he did, like he had an amazing scene.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, when Osimhen left Naples, all of us were sad. He betrayed us with, with the Turkish.
But it's business. He has to go where
sure,
the money
sure.
is. He has to go where the money is.
So anyway, so we try to promote the Italian mentality, or the Italian made, let me say like that, in Nigeria in the same way. Must be like a bridge between the two culture, you know, just to develop experience of business opportunities. Really, too much the culture, because we live in this wonderful country here. We can't be full Italian. We must be Italian Nigerian. Let me say like that.
Yeah. So part of what the association is meant to do is to strengthen that bond.
Exactly.
Because in your heart the bond is already there.
Exactly.
And so I like what it is that you're doing in terms of giving back. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's always important to just not just take.
Exactly.
And that's something I know that for you like to give back to. You know, we also had this conversation about, so how do you find the mindset to work here? Like, I know you say you like the Nigerian people, you like our culture, but then me and you, we've spoken about like...
Yeah, as I said, there is the good and the bad, you know. Guys, you have to respect time.
I know, we're not very great with time.
This African time in business doesn't work, guys.
It's
You must be in time, respect the time.
Yeah.
The meeting is very important.
Yeah.
Because you are going to steal, or let me say, waste the time for another opportunity, another person. So if you're not respecting time, this is a mess. So into business.
I'm just gonna say, like, we told you to be here at 11:30, and you were here before 11:30, and you always keep to time.
Always.
But to be honest, I also feel like that's one of the greatest respect you can give another person.
Exactly.
Respect the person's time. because like our time here on earth is limited.
Really, is limited. Guys.
So if you can waste my time, it shows me how you feel about me, no?
Yeah, and there is also another aspect. Life is not only business.
It's only business.
The moment that you waste time also for your enjoyment. Guys, the life is too short to be late.
You know what I mean? So do the work so that you can have time for enjoyment.
Exactly. So this is another aspect.
So I also know you have interests in hospitality as well.
Yeah. With we have some of our companies are into hospitality, and let me say, I'm very glad to say that we have one of the best restaurants in Abuja, named Four Guys, that everybody know.
Yeah, Four Guys.
I'm at the Italian side of the guys. For this reason, you can really eat really original Italian food. And but Four Guys is just a part of the work that you see in the restaurant. There is the back office. There is a preparation kitchen where we prepare all the ingredients before it's served and cooked. And there is another company belong to us to import everything, always fresh. So we respect the chain.
Supply chain.
Chain.
It's not just about the end product. No. Everything leading up.
Consider that, for example, myself, I know the fishermen that fish the tuna you can eat at the Four Guys. So he's a personal friend, And if I say I don't like this tuna, the day after he will send another one,
Wow.
So
there's a personal touch to how you.
Yeah, absolutely. To open a Four Guys, our team we work more than 3 years to find suppliers, to find the location, to find the concept, to design the concept, because then also the concept was designed by one of our companies.
So you keep the business, so each business is.
Yeah, our mentality is like that. Okay. So first of all, any company we start to run initially was to satisfy our internal needs. For example, we start with defense, as I told you, and we have some technicians coming from abroad to fix your military equipment here in Nigeria. But these guys can't give you fufu or jealous rice,
But you gotta eat.
Yeah. So I have to bring pasta. I have to bring another kind of rice. So So I said, okay, let's cook for this. Why we have to bring somebody to cook? We create our catering service, internal one. The importation company to import the material. Those people needed to live somewhere. Why we have to rent a place?
So
let's build our own. So we created the construction company, always like that. So when we satisfy our internal needs, we start to sell out. For example, I'm very happy about one company named EDS, Ecoderatus Service. Is managed by one of our colleague director, Shadi. It's a fumigation company. People say fumigation. I know that for 20,000 naira they do this. No, when we have to do something, we have to do only the best. So we created an industrial fumigation company, and now it's one of the biggest in Nigeria.
From trying to service your own needs.
Initially, it was to fumigate our estate, So then they say, wow, we are able to give this service. Let's service somebody else.
Wow, that's such an interesting way. So that's how is this how you see life in general? Like your approach to business, is that how you approach life too?
Exactly. So in terms of life, first of all, I think always that you must love what you are doing. So if you love your job, as I probably say, you will never work a day. So the moment I'm satisfied,
nothing else, man.
The rest is nothing.
As long as you can tell yourself, this, I'm enjoying it, and I did my best. Nothing else.
Need a passion for everything. If you have a passion, and you love what you are doing, you will give a lot of effort to have a good result. If you not enjoy work, it's not meaning that it's not for you.
It's not for you. But then, that is people will look at you and say it's easy for you to say that because yes, you have some means. Is it easy for the average Nigerian that is trying to survive? Like, can they just say I want to love my work? Or it's just about making
Okay, first of all, not everything was a perfect, even in our companies, or even when I start when I was a teenager. Also, me, I was a teenager, so, you know.
no, I thought you were still a teenager.
So before I entered the army, even I work as a waiter in the restaurant.
You worked as a waiter?
Yeah, why not?
You've done
My dear, it's important to make every work honest. If you not go to crimes or not to use drugs or whatever, and you are good with yourself. So even if it is to clean dishes in the restaurant.
you do it with your
So me, when I was a teenager, consider that even I sell ice cream. No, because I came from a family in Italy is considered medium, but now with this new age is different. Was only my father was a civil servant in the postal service. My mother was a housewife. I have just one sister older than me, and no matter what, my father was always somebody give us everything.
to make sure you're okay.
So, sincerely, I don't have a problem of money. Anyway, we give a lot of value to the money, you know, what my father work, whatever. So, usually me and my sister, we decide always for ourselves during the summertime when the school were closed, to go always to make some extra work for season work, like we call, just 2 or 3 months, you know, during the summertime. And you know, I came from Italy, the Sicily, especially where I come from, is a very touristic place. So during the summer there is a lot of opportunities
to work.
always into hospitality. So I work, as I told you, weather, ice cream. I sold coconuts on the beach.
Just like
okay, like
whatever you need to do.
Yeah, just to raise some money. When the money are clean, you don't feel shame. No matter, everybody can be rich or wanna be rich, but you have to start from somewhere.
Right.
So after this, I went. First of all, need to study a lot in your life.
So you need to know skills.
Guys, without knowledge, you can do work even 1 meter. There is nothing you can do without knowledge.
So you study a lot?
I study a lot. I have 2 university degrees, 4 masters.
4 masters?
Yeah, 4 masters. And as I told you, I wrote books, a lot of books, a lot of articles into many things. So knowledge is very important.
Knowledge is very important.
In fact, I went in the army, and then I grow. Guys, an important suggestion I want to give you as an old man. Be curious.
Be curious. You always say that.
Be curious. If you don't know anything, now we are in 2025,
Yes.
isn't it? Thank you. You have access to internet very easily.
Yeah.
More than when I was young. Before we have to buy books and read. Sometimes I was very annoyed. But now, if you need to repair this microphone,
You can check online.
go on YouTube and you'll find a tutorial to make it. So now you have access to information very easily. But I see many people are lazy. They are not curious.
They just want the end results. They don't want to do the work. Don't want to study.
When I say, you ask me about the Nigerian culture, how can match with our mentality, this is it. Be curious. You want to be somebody, study.
Study.
You want to be somebody, take acknowledgement of what you want to do. And the approximation is not something we consider. Approximation killed your business.
Don't assume. Don't make
No,
sure
no.
you get the knowledge right.
No. And another important thing is don't think that immediately you know everything. As I told you before initially, my grandfather what he said, till the last day.
Yeah, learning. No, I like that because even for me is this podcast as well. Like the way we're going about shooting this one is so different from how we started.
Sure.
Right? Like there's a lot that we've learned along the line, things that we're doing different. And initially, something happened and I was angry with myself. But then I just remember this. It's part of the process.
Exactly.
You have to be comfortable learning and growing because that's the only way. Because you can be a learner today and tomorrow you'll be a master.
Exactly. People have to understand that the first person that have to criticize is yourself. You have to know what is it your limit, and don't say, I do everything already. No, doesn't work.
There's always a new.
Doesn't work. It's important to make a mistake. Everybody make a mistake. But if you still continue to make a mistake, it means that there is something wrong with you.
Wrong with you. If you keep on making the same mistake.
Exactly. So you have to analyze yourself on this matter. So one of the aspects very difficult for me here is to find some time people with a good knowledge. Yeah. Because they are not curious.
They're not curious, so they already think they know already. They don't want
Exactly. Several times, because I'm also engineer, I share some information I have with my Nigerian engineers. And sometimes I feel embarrassed because I know something more than them, but I get angry. So how is possible? This age, you don't know these kind of things. So you will see me, especially during the night, I stress them because I just sleep 4 hours in a day. It's okay. At my age, it's like that. Why I say so? Because during the night is a time where I have it for me, and I scroll always page. Usually people use Instagram just for beauty or just to show themselves. No, guys, there is another part of Instagram or social media. They give you knowledge. As I told you, on YouTube you can find out how to repair a microphone, but at the same time there is a tutorial how to raise a building. So just go there
and search.
So during the night, I scroll. Okay, this I will send to my engineer. Okay, this is my accountant. So like this. So because then there are many new techniques or methods of work. Even for me, it's very important to know. So
it's important to know like the different ways that you can do things.
Yeah, exactly.
Because what I also learned as well is like people will pay you more for the things you are able to do.
Yeah.
The more things you're able to
Absolutely.
do, the more things you know, the more value you have.
Are you willing to pay somebody who is not skilled?
No, like it's.
If you are to paint this room, you choose a good painter,
yes,
isn't it?
Yes.
Not somebody just bring a brush.
No, you want someone that actually knows how to do it.
So, why some people they are not willing to absorb a new input? Try to raise your skill. It's very important. It's very important.
But then, so like you've lived in Nigeria for how long now?
15 years.
15 years. Nice. So you've worked with, what would you say, because I'm very curious because obviously like being Nigerian, right, there's a way that we see Nigeria, but someone like you that you've lived abroad, you're from a different place. We also talk about like, I personally feel like one of the issues that we're facing is we don't like processes here, right? We like things like miracle, we like things like magic, things like blowing. We have this conversation. So what do you think about this? I want to know your
guys. Reality is something different than spirituality.
Reality is different from spirituality.
Okay. Let me say, okay, everybody believe in God. You can call Allah, God, Buddha, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, the different.
There's no problem. Right. Okay. It's okay. There is something somewhere.
Yeah.
We accept. Okay. Guys, but in the end of the month, you have to pay the bill. There is no God. When you guys use God too much, when
it's time to pay the bills, you're going to call on God.
Yeah. No, because it's very important. When you say, by God's grace, or God will, guys, leave God by the side. Move your
Do your own.
move your nyash.
Move
Move your body to work.
to work. Don't.
And find a way to raise money. But I don't like to wash dishes. Start from there. I want to be a millionaire with a Lamborghini. Start to do something first.
Start.
So, you guys, if you think Bill Gates from Microsoft,
Right.
multi-billionaire, they started from a garage.
Yeah.
Amazon was just one desk in a room. Amazon.
And it's like worldwide today.
You know, so you have to start from somewhere.
I don't know how to start small.
As I told you, the moment that your work is honest, if you gain 2,000 naira, is a blessing. God is there in that blessing that you are honest.
So that's where God is in,
Exactly.
in doing your honest work, in giving your best.
Exactly.
Not
Give
in-
your best. People will appreciate you. We have in our staff people that start as really, even let me say about my cook. I love this lady. She's with me since 2016. Till now, and now she's the head of housekeeper in the company. Now, why I keep her for long? Because she proved to me the capabilities, the honest side. From the house, never disappear anything. I appreciate.
You appreciate that.
Now, even she's pregnant, I'm very happy for her. Already I told them, please don't do work again. Stay
Just,
at home,
because she's-
relax. We are going to pay, no problem. Anything you need must be like this. But if you are lazy, or you, God, give me the money. No,
He got
God is for your soul,
not for your
not for you. I'll tell you one story there. I was in a church one day. Somebody invited me in a church to feel God. I said, okay, let's go. So one guy named John, I can't remember, I can't forget this guy. Because for me it was very funny. He said, "Sir, can I sit you close to you?" I said, okay. Because I know you guys has another problem. You love this white skin too much.
Like,
Relax, guys. Relax.
You're just a human being.
Relax. So when I see white man in the church, was the only white Oibo, they call me Oibo. Say, okay, sit down here. What the problem? The guy look at me all the time like,
He's looking at you.
no, was curious about me. So I saw when I was the moment for the title, what is it, the offering.
The offering, yeah.
I saw him with 2,000 naira and he put, okay. He's a good boy. But I see during the service all the time he look at me. When I was willing to go, the guy followed me and says, sir, sorry, can you give me 1,000 naira for transport? I said, what? You give me 2,000 naira for offering? Say that, sir, this is for God. Now ask God to call you Yuba. You know, guys, now, without an offense to any religion, there is a way to manage your life.
I'm telling you.
If you have a 2,000 naira, God can't wait. God know.
He knows your heart.
Pray God is okay, but pray God for real reason. For your health, your soul, for your friend's soul, you know. We play like this as a Catholic. We don't pray for business or for money. Guys,
You put the work for money.
you have to work. If you have 2,000 naira, keep 1,000 naira for your transport. What is wrong with you? So this meaning that you are not able to manage yourself. And then ask for somebody else to help you. It's not correct.
Does it make sense?
No.
That is, wow, that's an interesting too. Because to be honest, that's how a lot of us live in Nigeria. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I see.
Like we don't think about now. We're always thinking about the future. And also, I like what you said as well in terms of sometimes you have to start with doing it step by step. I think based on what I've learned in terms of our culture, when I went to study abroad, I realized that like one of the differences between Nigeria and other cultures is the ability to do the small steps well. Right? If it's just, and things are broken down into steps, but Nigeria, we like things to look massive even when they're small. And we don't know how to do the little things. So hearing you say this, it just reminds me that like, we need to learn how to do things simple. Because you said something to me when we spoke at your office about how you like things to be simple.
It's important to make something your life very simple and easy.
Yeah.
Why sometimes you go for complication? And as I said, how is possible to make it simple? Knowledge is important. If you don't know how to think to make something, as I told you, you have access to internet now very easily, and then you can learn. I say, okay, maybe to fix this TV, I need just two screws. Why I bring a big hammer, you know? So this is one of the aspects. So there are many things match the Nigerian culture with the European, especially from the south of Italy. I noticed that you are very, I like this family.
Family-oriented,
yeah, family oriented. Yeah, it's very nice. So, but sometimes I think it's too much because I see that, for example, you work, the other people maybe are lazy, and you have to support all of them.
Everybody. Yeah. I know someone in this room that can relate to that about like working and everyone is just depending on you. I think sometimes I feel like our culture, we're too entitled to people's money, right? We look at somebody and we feel, okay, this person has, so he should give me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's kind of that thing, okay, like you're in a family, you make it, you're not just making it for yourself, you're making it for the family. And I think that also makes a lot of people lazy.
Guys, about this your aspect of this your culture, even Nollywood did a long drama movies, like I remember Mama Cash. You are still young to remember Mama Cash, but it was based on money matter, you know. So
even our movies are selling that kind of story.
Yeah. I noticed these kind of things.
Yeah, but do you listen to Nigerian music too?
Yeah, for me it's the best, guys.
The best, yeah.
Very nice, Davido. Whiskey. Sorry, my pronunciation. So no, I love it. I love it.
But then, so with your Italian community, right, in Abuja, Nigeria in general, right? So do you have time to celebrate Italian holidays here?
Yeah. Usually we celebrate two particular dates. Okay. One is the 2nd of June. Okay. That is a Republic Day. And then another one is the 4th of November. Yeah. Is a Remembrance Armed Forces Day. Yeah. And that one I'm very linked because I'm a former military. So the embassy usually organize a official event where the community and also the Nigerians community come to celebrate for our, let me say, National Day. Then as an association, we do a lot of events. As I told you, cultural event. Yeah. Sometimes we like to dance, so so we organize a DJ. Why not? But I'm not shaking your neck.
You just
the European doesn't know how to dance.
You
like
just move.
You guys, you have music in your blood,
right?
You have a talent, are very amazing, very amazing. So so we organize some events. As I told you, charity event. Public event, art exhibitions, always. And where are not art exhibition just from Italians. No, is we invited the Italian community to see the Nigerian
to embrace
artists. And this is because sincerely needed to give value to the Nigerian artists. So, and the diplomatic community can support financially.
Of course.
You know, with visibility. Now, in May, we have also a program with the European Union, the European Union delegation, to make an exhibition about 2 or 3 different Nigerian guys.
That's good.
One is photographer, another one is a painter. So we are going to make an event like that, but always to promote the Nigerians,
I like
to international community.
Because I think for you, it's not just about maintaining the Italian culture, but also showing Italians more about the Nigerian culture.
Exactly.
And letting them get involved in the community.
Exactly.
That's well done. Like I think one of the things that I liked when I met you was you're passionate about Nigeria too.
I love
Like
Nigeria.
you care about Nigeria, not just because you're making money from
No,
it.
no, 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 no.
I'm not just
As I
joking.
told you, first time,
Yeah.
yes, we did some business, but it wasn't the one, you know. But as I told you, I love Nigeria immediately.
Yeah.
I say this Nigeria is very important.
I like
I
that.
consider that also wanna just delight one aspect happened to me in 2013. I survived by miracle. Really, God saved me that time for Boko Haram attack in the north. In 2013, in Boko Haram was all the north, not all like now is just in the northeast. I was in the north of Kano, an area named Gongom, and Boko Haram ambushed our convoy. Unfortunately, 5 of the soldiers protect my convoy died. So, and I feel, wow, these guys died for me, you know. Immediately after 2 months, I create a foundation for them, for to help the soldiers, family.
So that foundation is still on.
Yeah. The Power of Love is the name of the
What is it
foundation. The Power of Love.
The power of love. Wow.
Yeah.
That is so nice. So like you really, you know, I like your approach to life. I feel like what I'm learning from you is like you don't believe in just taking.
No.
For you, life is
No.
Like
In your history, you have a bad moment where you were colonized.
Yeah.
And you know only one culture that initially was Germany, then British, you know. Okay, it's past 100 years, but at least what the British did, they collect everything. If I remember till now, in a British museum, you can find Benin artifacts, you know.
Yeah.
So, and you weren't colonized by Italians because we are not like that. So, and unfortunately also, okay, after the colonization, you just absorb from the British part some bad things from them.
We didn't take the progressive part.
No.
We took most of the.
Exactly. First of all, because Italians we are very stingy, so we not give tips. So in the country, British, for everything they give you tips.
Right.
So now, if you have here this British mentality for tips for everything, if somebody help you, you feel okay. Let me give you something. In our culture, it's not like that. If I do something to help you, I do for free because I want to help you.
It's not transactional.
No.
So
I put my heart.
Yeah.
In 2011, when I came here, somebody was around 3 or 4 in the night after club, and I saw a Land Cruiser stop by the right near Transcorp. Nobody stopped to help that guy. I said, my driver, please stop. I want to help. So no, guy, it's very dangerous. 4 o'clock in the night. Leave me alone. I'm a soldier. I know what I'm doing. When I went there to help, even the Nigerian guy was surprised that a white man is going there to help. At least it was just a nozzle issue, very normal in Toyota cars. So I fixed myself.
You fixed yourself?
He ran. And the guy said, please, I want to help you, I want to give you. I said, no, my friend.
I did it from my...
I don't understand why you...
We're not used to people doing things for free.
No, I noticed this. This is very bad, guys.
Like we always expect if you give us something, you want something.
Exactly. This is bad. You know what make me angry? That you talk about God, all the time, religion, you put religion everywhere, inshallah, by God's grace, whatever. But the mentality, let me say like that, the attitude of our religious supposed to be always free of charge.
Kind with love.
Kind with love, exactly.
But you don't see that.
Okay, you say, thank God. No, my friend, move your hands, do something, and don't ask for something back.
Do.
Just yesterday, I helped one lady to find a job, not in our company, in somebody company I know. And they say, I don't know how to pay back. I say, my friend, when there is a love, there is everything. What I want, just pray for me.
And do the work
Finish.
well. Do the work well.
Exactly. And this is most important.
Yeah, do the work well.
Because of me, I sponsor you.
Yeah.
I put to my face.
Yeah. So that's the thank you I get by doing it well.
I don't want to hear that my friend will tell me, which kind of person you bring to me.
That's more important to you.
Yes, absolutely. Money coming back.
Money comes and goes.
Forget.
Just do your own part.
But when you have love, people love you, and you do something good for people, it's priceless. Friendship is priceless.
To be honest, I agree with you. Like for me, it's like I feel like relationships are very important. It's not about even like the way that we met, right? Like we didn't know each other. We just been seeing each other's posts and everything, and then we just had a conversation, and like someone would see us thinking like, we've known for so long. But I value relationship with the way that like when you connect with somebody, you connect.
That's all.
Do you understand? There's no need to pretend. I don't believe in pretending or trying to act a certain way. I believe that like with everybody that we meet, there's no coincidence. Anybody that you meet, there's a reason. And you don't know why. So don't always try and see, okay, is this person going to change my life? No. Just lead with an open mind, and when the time is right for whatever to happen, it will happen.
Exactly.
That's what I think.
No, it's very important to do something without any pretending, guys. In the country, your culture was a force to enter in this, but because I think the British teach you very bad in this way. So this is one of the aspects that sometimes hurt me sincerely, because I don't see when you are not sincere. A sincere friend or sincere help, not supposed to have something back.
Something back, yes.
You understand?
But to be honest, I do get what you talk about, like the colonization, but I feel like there's a point you get to as a grown-up that you can't blame your parents anymore. I think Nigeria, as a people, we need to move past what it is that was done to us. We need to start to take responsibility for ourselves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like part of what Nigeria struggles for is things that we can do ourselves, right? While we're expecting God. And you're also telling me about how sometimes in Nigeria, it's not even about whether this person can do the job. If they see it's a white person, it's like, do you understand? Because it's white, not because
exactly.
Not because this person can do it or not. But for you happen to be white, but then you know what it is that you're doing. So it's perfect. But then that also affects the opportunities that Nigerians would have inside Nigeria because we don't trust ourselves.
You don't believe in yourself.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, you don't believe in yourself. But this is a link always with the discussion we did before when we talk about to be curious,
Yes.
Do something for yourself. Grow yourself first. Trust yourself, and you can do something. Then there is for sure, part of the culture is based on respect of old people or people as a big money. Guys, you consider somebody with money like God, but can be like 100,000 naira more.
But
like, this guy, Hoga, good morning, sir. Then stop with these greetings all the time.
You get tired of these greetings.
We need to work.
You're spending too much time greeting when we should be working.
Wow. In the office, if you see me in the office, I come back, always going back all the time, 1,000 times in a day. Initially, the security, the office people, good morning, sir, welcome, sir, good morning, sir. Guys, greet him only once in the morning, in the evening, finish. And don't ask, how was your night? It's not your business.
They always ask you, how's your night?
Oh. No, I like this way. It's very, like they care.
But sometimes...
No, especially in Italy, we are very conscious of privacy.
Yeah, okay.
So, what is your fucking business?
What do you want to do? What do you want to do with my night?
And sometimes I say something bad. I can't mention. I offend people very, very well. It's not your business.
It's not your business. Leave my night alone.
If I didn't sleep.
Okay, what are you going to do for me?
Okay. So, sometimes you're not overthinking. You're not sleeping well. what is your solution?
Are you gonna help me? So leave my night alone.
Leave me alone. Don't ask me this fucking bullshit. I don't need.
Leave me alone.
In the contrary, this is 2 seconds. You can do
So much more.
something more. You know, this is my way. You
Oh
know?
wow, thank you so much, man. Like this has been such a nice conversation, But there's something we always do on the perspective with the Rayven.
Is there magic tricks? No.
Do you know any magic trick?
Yeah. Very simple.
No, I'm sure because listening to all the different things you've done, I'm sure there's a magician in there somewhere. So we're just gonna pick a card, right?
I'll pick this one.
Okay. What does it say? If you're not comfortable with...
No, it's okay.
Okay.
If my soul were a compass, where would it point right now?
Oof,
Oh,
that's a deep one.
wow.
Wow. Yeah. If your soul was a compass, where will it point right now?
All directions. My compass is mad. It's turn around.
It's going everywhere.
Guys, it's not possible to,
It's not possible
to go
one
only
direction.
one direction.
You don't believe in that?
Nah.
So-
And because first of all, life is transformation.
That's the transformation.
Einstein said nothing is created, nothing is destroyed. Everything is transformed.
Oof. Nothing is created, nothing is destroyed.
So this is Einstein said, not to Gianni. Einstein. It is reality, my dear.
All right.
As I told you, when I was a teenager, I selling ice cream.
Yeah.
Became a soldier.
Right.
I became somebody with Bill Clinton. Now I'm a businessman.
And a magician.
And tomorrow, yeah, magician for sure. And tomorrow,
You never know.
so it's a transformation. So don't focus only one thing. Go and look around.
Experience
Experience. I absorb
so much. Stay curious.
always. Stay curious all the time.
All right.
The only direction you have to focus is the honest.
That's what
Don't go for all the
Just be
easy
honest.
way to make money, because that easy way
Is it come,
we
easy
should-
go?
will short your life. You know, a life is very precious, my dear. Life is something that people have to give value. We don't understand what is the importance for every single second we live in life. I risked my life several times when I was in some part of the world to make my military job. I risked my life for COVID. I have a very hard COVID
Experience.
experience.
You said you told, like-
Yeah, I was in coma for a long time.
Thank God.
6 months in the hospital. I died. I'm back. So, and when you are going to miss your life, you will understand the value of your life. And life is not only money, guys. Money help a lot for sure, but for me, it's like I shake your hands. This is the best moment, you know.
Yeah.
Something that we share.
Share together.
Emotion. And this is making me also remember one of our Italian culture mood is we love food. Our food is one of the best in the world, but it's not because we like to eat, because it's a moment for us. Now I explain you. The old Latin, they call the table, when you share the table, convivium.
Convivial.
Convivium. If you go the meaning of the words in old Latin, convivium is not just you eating, but you sharing emotion. It's the moment where you are sit with your
it's communal,
friends.
you should.
Food doesn't matter. You can even don't need to. You have a few peanuts. It's
It can be
okay.
bread, it can be anything, but it's the
The moment you have it together. So you have to give value for every fucking single second of your life, because life is too short. This for sure. And if you not express yourself in all the seconds God give you to live in this earth, you are going to miss a lot. So live like maybe it's bad to say, but it's my concept. Live today like your last day. You never know.
never know. Give your best in that moment.
Best to work, best to love.
Enjoy yourself.
And love, I not say just a girlfriend, guys. No, love is friends,
Kindness to one
kindness,
another.
exactly. Be good with people. So this is it.
Thank you so much, Gianni. Thank you so much for it.
Thank you.